I welcome you all on India's largest and #1 e-learning educational platform, that is Gradeup. All the candidates who are joining me, just quickly confirm whether my audio and visual quality, everything is clear so that we can proceed. Everybody just confirm. All the candidates who are joining me, just quickly confirm whether my audio and visual quality, everything is clear. Okay, so friends, today is going to be one of the most interesting and one of the most important session that we are going to discuss the important topics for your subject power system. Because if you see, power system is one of the largest subject in electrical engineering, and most of the time students are confused that which area they should focus and which area they should not focus. That is very, very important. Yes. All the candidates who are joining me, just quickly confirm. Yes, everything is clear. Just tell me in the comment section whether my audio and visual quality, everything is clear. So as discussed, friends, today we are going to see what are the important topics for your subject power system. It is not that when you are going to start your learning, you should focus only on these areas. This is not the point. When you are learning the subject, definitely you should learn the complete subject. But the point is, whenever you are going through these topics which I am going to mention today, you have to give a special emphasis to learn those topics with utmost care, because these topics are going to be very frequently asked during in examination, and definitely they are going to have a larger impact on the learning process of rest of the subject. So all the people who are joining me, just quickly confirm whether my audio and visual quality, everything is clear. Yes. All the candidates, just tell me. So friends, if you see power system for GATE 2021, on the memory based questions what we have got, that power system has got a very, very important weightage, or you can say approximately 12% questions were from power system. So you can understand that how important this subject is going to be for your GATE examination. Even for engineering services examination also, if you are preparing for 2021, definitely this is also going to be a very, very important weightage given to this subject, because this is one of the most important core subject for all the electrical engineers. All the candidates who are joining me, just quickly confirm whether my audio and visual quality, everything is clear. Just quickly confirm. Just tell me hi in the comment section so that I can get to know that you are there and you are listening to me. So let us proceed towards the session. Some of you may be joining me for the first time, so there is a brief introduction about myself. My name is Ashutosh. As you can see on the screen, 10 years of teaching experience, completed MTech from IIT BHU in 2010, written a couple of books on engineering ethics and power system, and these are my areas of expertise, that is power system, electrical machines, electromagnetic field theory, material science, and obviously engineering ethics. Now friends, the GATE examination is over and Gradeup is bringing to you the post-GATE guidance series. In this what we are going to do, thank you sir, thank you. In this post-GATE guidance series, we are going to guide you if your GATE examination has gone well or not gone well, then what are the next steps you have to follow. If your GATE examination has gone well, then we will be coming up with the counseling sessions. If your GATE exam has not gone well, then we will be telling you what are the next career options you can aim, because up to some level you have already prepared. Okay. And we have started with this post-GATE guidance series 8th of February daily 7 p.m. This series you can join. Also, let me just brief you about the most exhaustive course which Gradeup is offering you, that is Vision 2022, which is a course for all the electrical candidates who are aiming to crack engineering services and GATE examination in the year 2022. What you are going to get in this course, let me just brief you. You will be getting 850 hours of live classes, 8,000 plus practice questions, 100 plus mock test and 120 plus chapter wise study notes. For any further clarification, you can contact this number. It is not up to yet. The Gradeup is also offering you the February Mela offer, in which you are getting exciting prizes if you are going to join Gradeup Super in the February month. With this, let us start with the session. Before I start the important topics, I want to tell you what are the important chapters in power system which you should focus when you are going for GATE or engineering services. The first chapter we are going to classify as Introduction. This introduction to power system, what are the topics which are focused? Please try to understand. Here you will be understanding power in a single phase and three phase system. Second is a star delta connection basics. Next, you will be dealing with the per unit system. And the last one is reactance diagram and also single line diagram also. Now, if you see this first introductory chapter, my friend, this chapter is very, very important, because this chapter will give you enough understanding to understand the rest of the subject, that is the power system. If you don't know how to calculate power in a single phase and three phase system, I think you will not be able to solve even the simplest problem in this subject. So this understanding is very much required. So I am marking this topic as the most important topic. You should not leave this topic. Star delta connection. This is also one of the most important part of your basics, because whenever you are dealing with a three phase system, either it can be star connected or it can be delta connected. So this is also very, very important part. This is also you should not miss. And definitely when you are dealing with star delta connections basics, you should understand the balanced and unbalanced system both, because if you see this year also they have asked. Sai Kumar, the first candidate who is commenting something, that is good evening, how are you? I am fine. How are you, Sai Kumar? All the candidates who are joining me quickly, let me just brief you that we are discussing the important topics you have to focus in this subject, power system, and I will be telling you those important topics in such a way so that whenever you are coming and you are reading that subject, you should give special emphasis. It is not that you have to leave something. This session is not about, okay, there are 17 chapters, 10 chapters are important, only read these 10 chapters. No, this is not the case. What is the case? The case is you have to read all those 15-16 chapters in power system, but whenever you are coming across the important topics I am going to highlight today, then you have to give the special emphasis that is required. Yes, Sai Kumar. So everybody just quickly, देखो जो कुछ आप लिख रहे हो कमेंट सेक्शन में, इसके अलावा बहुत सारे इमोजीज भी हैं, तो आप अपना और मेरा मोटिवेशन बढ़ाने के लिए कुछ अच्छे इमोजीज भी लिख सकते हो कमेंट सेक्शन में अगर आप चाहो, और जल्दी से सेशन को लाइक, शेयर और सब्सक्राइब कर दो. एवरीबडी जस्ट क्विकली हिट द लाइक बटन. Everybody just quickly hit the like button, like, share and subscribe. We are going to discuss some very, very important part. Per unit system, this is also going to be extremely important because this is introduction, this is introductory chapter. So definitely most of the topics are going to be extremely important and you should not leave them. Reactance diagram is also very important. Suppose in the question he has given you the single line diagram. How you are going to analyze that particular problem? First you have to draw the reactance diagram. Whether it is stability, whether it is fault, whether it is going to be protection, whatever area you are going to discuss, you must know how to draw the reactance diagram for the given single line diagram. I hope you are getting that. Everybody just tell me, are you able to follow this? Prabhakaran is saying your classes are awesome. Okay, thank you Prabhakaran. थोड़ा सा तुम लोग emoji, you can also type emojis also, smiling face, thumbs up, so that you keep on motivating me also for the session. Now let us see the second chapter. The second chapter in the power system is going to be basics of transmission line. Basics of transmission line. When I say basics of transmission line, you have to understand what are the important areas you have to focus. First one is conductor material. Conductor types. Line constant calculations. Okay. Apart from that, there are some important effects or phenomena in the power system. Sai Kumar is asking when we can expect notification from ISRO and BARC exam. See, I am not 100% sure, but definitely very soon, I think within 1 month you will be getting the notification. Okay. And you may be knowing that very soon we are going to start specific courses for ISRO and BARC also, maybe. Apart from these, you are having some specific effects. For example, you are having skin effect. Skin effect and proximity effect. Proximity effect. Then we are having, you can say, Ferranti effect. Ferranti effect. Then we are having corona phenomena. Corona phenomena. Then the last one we are having as radio interference. Radio interference. Now friends, whenever you are going to read all these topics in this particular chapter, basics of transmission line, let me tell you, these effects are going to be very important. At least 1 or 2 questions you can expect. Yes, Keshwan, listen. One or two questions you can expect from this area: skin effect, Ferranti effect, corona phenomena, radio interference. So whenever you are reading these topics, these effects, these phenomena, you should always read A to Z. And let me just give you one example also. So that you can appreciate it in a better way. Suppose I am giving you this situation. Suppose this is a transmission line A and this is a transmission line B. Now can you tell me in which of these transmission line the Ferranti effect is going to be there? See, generally electrical candidates will be given opportunity or the vacancies in the BARC exam. For ISRO, I am not 100% sure. Okay, you have to check it or you can check it with our backend team. Everybody just tell me, in which of these circuits the Ferranti effect is going to be prominent. Ferranti effect is going to be prominent. A circuit or B circuit? In which of these circuits you have to tell me whether A or B Ferranti effect is going to be the most prominent one. Can you tell me? Everybody just tell me. Now see, if you want to answer this question, you simply, if you know that Ferranti effect is about getting the receiving end voltage more than the sending end voltage in case of no load or light load condition, that this information is not going to be 100% okay or satisfactory for your examination. For example, I am just giving you one you can say hint that how you are going to read the important topics. Ferranti effect, there are two conditions. What are those two conditions? Number one, the line current must be dominantly capacitive in nature. Second condition, dominantly capacitive line current must pass through the inductive element of the line. These are the two basic conditions to have the Ferranti effect. Now, whenever you are going to have no load or light load condition, this condition is going to be fulfilled, because when there is no load or light load condition, definitely the line current is going to be dominantly capacitive. Now, if you see this circuit, suppose this circuit is at no load, so you are getting some voltage here, but the current here is going to be 0. The current here is going to be 0. But if you see the current which is taken from the supply or the sending end, this is going to the shunt capacitive branch. It means this dominantly capacitive current in the line is not passing through the inductive element of the line. So what is happening? There is no Ferranti effect. No Ferranti effect. See this circuit. Again, suppose it is at no load, some voltage is there, but the current is almost 0. There is some current from the sending end, some voltage is there. I am just giving you some idea how you should approach the subject. Now this current is 0, this current is IC, so definitely this supply side current taken from the supply is going to be dominantly capacitive, and it is passing through the inductive element of the line. So 100% you are getting maximum case of Ferranti effect. Everybody just tell me, are you able to follow this? Now you will see that GATE is not going to stop only here. In one of the GATE examination, I don't remember exactly the year, maybe 2018 or 19, they have asked that what is the voltage rise at the receiving end. Are you getting this? So whenever you are reading something, you should always read in such a context. For example, when I am saying that for this chapter, basics of transmission line, definitely you are going to read all these things, conductor material, conductor types, line constant calculation, all this. But when you read these effects are going to be extremely important, because every year you are getting at least 1 or 2 questions. So everybody just tell me in the comment section, are you able to follow? Are you getting the idea or not? That when you are going for this subject, this topic, basics of transmission line, wherever you read this, whether you read from internet, authentic sources, whether you read from books, whether you read from previous year questions, or you follow something else, but whatever you do, These topics you must be having 100% A to Z clarity when you are going for the examination. There should be no loophole. ऐसा ना हो कि एग्जाम का दिन आ गया और आखिरी दिन में इसके इफेक्ट ढूंढ रहे हैं कि फॉर्मूला कहां गया. ठीक है, तो ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए. Let us go to the next topic. Next topic that you are going to read in power system is steady state power, steady state performance analysis of the transmission line. Now there can be number of topics in this, but I am only writing the important ones. The first important topic in this is going to be calculation of voltage regulation, okay, ABCD parameters of short, medium and long transmission line. And if you want to specify more, then you please understand that voltage regulation of short transmission line, this is going to be extremely important. Extremely important. They will be asking questions on this. Everybody just tell me, are you getting something or not? The next chapter is going to be the transient analysis of the line. The transient analysis of the line. In the transient analysis of the line, one of the most important topic that you have to read is the traveling wave phenomena That is how voltage and current are going to behave as a traveling wave over the transmission line. Second important topic is surge impedance and surge impedance loading. This is going to be one of the most important topic. And there is one more small topic in this, and that is refraction of voltage and current wave. Refraction means incident, reflection and transmission of voltage and current wave at the discontinuity of the transmission line. So these are the important topics you have to focus, and among this, if you highlight, then definitely surge impedance and surge impedance loading is going to be one of the most important topic. Every 1 or 2 year you are getting questions. So when you are reaching there, I'm again saying that this session is not about that you read only these topics. No. This session is about that whenever you are reading these topics, you have to be extra cautious and you should take extra precautions when you are reading these topics, and you should make extra effort to understand these topics fully. Yes. The next chapter is going to be voltage and power factor control. Voltage and power factor control. Now in this, most of the time they are asking questions from shunt and series capacitor compensation. Actually, this whole chapter is very important, you can say. If you see throughout your power system, this is one area where there is high possibility of getting a question. Okay. Apart from this, synchronous phase modifier, synchronous phase modifier is also one of the important topic. Every 1 or 2 years they are asking questions from this. So this is also going to be very important. Okay, shunt reactor is also there. They can ask questions from this area also. You must read this also. But when you are reading these topics are going to be very, very important. Next chapter is overhead line insulators. Overhead line insulators. In the overhead line insulators, you must be reading all the different types of insulators you are going to use for your transmission line. No problem, Dharmesh. Anupama. See, maybe within 1 month, they will be giving the notification. You please wait. We are also waiting. But you should not stop your preparation, because whether it is going to be ISRO or BARC or other examination, or whether it is going to be engineering services, which is also coming up in the line, your preparation should not stop. Okay. In the overhead line insulators, string efficiency is very, very important concept. String efficiency and suspension type string insulator. These are the two most important areas for overhead line insulators. Everybody just tell me, are you able to follow this? Yes. See, you guys are not liking and sharing and subscribing the channel. If this is going to remain the strength in the class, how I will be motivated to take more of these sessions? Okay, these sessions I am taking just that you feel confident about your preparation and you are on the right track and you are engaged in the positive things. That is why it is required. Okay. Now, if you see, the next chapter is after overhead line insulators, the next chapter is underground cables. Underground cables, one of the most important topic is insulation resistance of the cable. Insulation resistance of the cable. Then you are getting questions from electric field stress at different points in the cable. Then you are getting questions based on experiments conducted on three-phase, three-core cable. I hope if you have attended my sessions, what I am talking about. Okay, so these are going to be the important areas for underground cable. The next chapter is HVDC transmission. In the HVDC transmission, one of the most important type is going to be the types of HVDC link. Theoretical questions they are asking. Apart from that, HVDC transmission, it is going to be, you can say, the rectifier circuit, okay, and especially three-phase full wave rectifier. Now, if you see this topic, rectifier circuit, its output voltage, what is the equivalent circuit? Sometimes they are asking questions from this, and why? Because definitely this topic is being covered in your subject power electronics, but that is a link topic. So they are asking sometimes questions in power system based on this. This is also going to be important. The next chapter that is important is power distribution. Power distribution is a small topic and it is important one. So you should not leave anything and you should go for both AC and DC distributors. Both AC and DC distributors you should go. 10th chapter is going to be load flow analysis. Now when I say load flow analysis, basically you are having 5-6 major topics in this. Okay, सी अगर कॉलेज खुल गया है धर्मेश तो उसके लिए आपको थोड़ा सा मैनेज करना पड़ेगा, बिकॉज एसी में अब टाइम नहीं बचा है, आपको 100% डेडिकेशन देना पड़ेगा. यू हैव टू बी 100% डेडिकेटेड फॉर इंजीनियरिंग सर्विसेज बिकॉज टाइम इज नॉट लेफ्ट, just 4-5 months are there. So you have to complete your syllabus. What are the extra topics you have to read in comparison to GATE and engineering services? So definitely you have to devote time. So if you are going to college, then you have to check whether you have that much sufficient time or not. Load flow analysis, you are having basic topics, for example Y bus and Z bus. Okay, apart from this, Gauss method, Gauss Seidel method, then you are having Newton-Raphson method, then you are having decoupled load flow, and then you are having fast decoupled load flow. Okay, now see, most of the students, they are having a fear when they are dealing with this particular topic, that is load flow analysis. But let me tell you, this is very numerical oriented, and only those areas you have to focus here which are important for your examination. For example, you must prepare this topic every year you are getting a question. This year also GATE, you got one question on the Y bus. But whatever topics I am telling you, that you have to read from 0 to 100, A to Z. Do not leave anything. Okay, so Y bus and Z bus, you completely do this. NR method, Jacobian matrix, and submatrices. This is something you should not leave. Rest of the things, if you have time, you can read, you can understand, and definitely you should read. But these topics you should give special emphasis that you do not miss these topics. Next chapter is going to be power system stability. In the power system stability, you can categorize into two parts. Number one is steady state stability, and second one you can define as transient stability. In the steady state stability, P max is important. The calculation of P max is very important. The power angle equation, exact and approximate, is important. Both approximate and exact equation. Friends, earthquake आया है क्या? I think there is some earthquake is there. तो आज यही होना बचा था, मुझे लगा था बस earthquake आना ही बाकी था. Okay, very good amount of earthquake we are getting. Everybody just confirm, are you getting earthquake? During final year marks आया था और इस बार भी पेपर अच्छा नहीं गया और एक बार ड्रॉप लेना चाहिए, क्या करना चाहिए सर, बहुत डिस्टर्ब हूँ, गाइड कर दीजिएगा. ऋषिकेश पता. See, listen carefully. Suppose तुम एक कीचड़ में फंसे हुए हो, एक ऐसी सिचुएशन है जिसमें तुम कीचड़ में दलदल में फंसे हुए हो, तो तुम्हें क्या करना चाहिए? What you should do? You tell me what you should do. See, the first thing is, whenever you are in this type of situation, when you see that there is no hope, the best thing you have to do is you have to be positive, because everything is going to be good in life. Don't worry. If you are not getting selection, no problem. If you are not getting good marks in the GATE examination or any other examination, no problem. Everything is going to be good. First, you have to be patient enough. सबसे पहले अपने आप को धैर्य से संभालना है. अपने लाइफ में कुछ प्रैक्टिकल एम बनाने हैं. देखो, लाइफ में कुछ भी आप पा सकते हो, कुछ भी आप अचीव कर सकते हो, बट उसके लिए आपको एक प्लानिंग करनी पड़ेगी, एक परफेक्ट इमैकुलेट प्लानिंग करनी पड़ेगी, और उसके लिए मेहनत करनी पड़ेगी. मेहनत करने के बाद ही वो रिजल्ट मिलेगा. इन लाइफ देयर इज नो 0 to 1 ट्रांजिशन. ओके, देयर इज नो 0 to 1 ट्रांजिशन कि आज आप यहाँ हैं, कल आप यहाँ पहुँच गए. नो, यू हैव टू गो इन अ slow and steady manner. You have to motivate yourself, make very practical aim for you in life, and then only you can come out of that. Are you getting that? Everybody just tell me. Now when you see, you must read about maximum power which can be transferred, power angle equation. You have to read, and you have to talk about a steady state stability limit, and also you need to understand P max condition. Okay, you know this. X by R ratio is under root 3. X by R ratio is under root 3. And what is the maximum power you are getting in this? I'm just telling you, V square upon 4R. So these are the areas. Every year they are asking questions from that. Ananya Roy is asking how much marks are required for IIT admissions, because I always focus on GATE. See, I think as per my knowledge, I think your BTech marks are not going to be very big, you can say, obstacle in your GATE, you can say MTech admission. What you are going to score in the GATE, that is going to be important, and after that there is some of the IITs, they are conducting written tests, they are conducting some of the interview rounds, so that you have to clear. Okay, Ananya, are you getting my point? See, today that session in the paid course, that actually suddenly got disconnected. Okay, I am seriously sorry for that. Tomorrow morning we are going to resume the class. Okay, anyways, now if you come to the transient stability, for the transient stability, the first important one is that you read the swing equation. Okay, swing equation, very important. Swing equation, very important. Critical clearing time and angle. Critical clearing time and angle, this is also one of the important part. And then they are asking transient stability limit. As you are having steady state stability limit, same way you are having transient stability limit. Every year they are asking questions from this, that also you should read very carefully. So these are the important areas. Now let us go to the next chapter, 12th one, where you are going to read about the fault analysis. In the fault analysis, if you see, in the symmetrical fault and unsymmetrical fault, you know what are the important areas. Okay, unsymmetrical fault, LG fault, LL fault, LLG fault, these faults you must read. Apart from that, in the symmetrical fault, you must read about the, you can say, short circuit MVA rating. How to calculate that? You know that it is equal to MVA base upon Z per unit. This is the formula. They are asking some of the questions from this. Then you also read about the XD double dash, XD dash and XD, that is the subtransient, transient and steady state reactances. This is also very important. So these are the areas you have to focus on when you are dealing with the faults, but these topics you must complete 100%. Next topic is you can say protection. Protection I am dividing into two parts. First one is circuit breaker. Second one is relays. Now if you see every year from the circuit breaker, they will be asking you questions like that. For example, rate of rise of re-striking voltage, average value. They may be asking you the transient recovery voltage, and they may be asking you active recovery voltage, and so many other etc. These terms they are asking from the circuit breaker theory. That is very, very important. And theoretical different types of circuit breakers, they are also important. Okay, if you talk about the relays, okay, थोड़ा सा मैं जूस पी लेता हूं. If you talk about relays, in the relays, first you have to know about the overcurrent relay with all the clarity. Two important concepts of plug setting multiplier and time multiplier setting. Then distance relays and differential relays. Most important parts that you have to cover. These are the important ones. See, there are a lot more things. I am not saying don't read them. I am simply saying that you focus more on these areas. Whenever you are going to read this, you focus more on these areas. Next chapter is economic load dispatch. This year also you have got one question in the GATE examination. Okay. In this you must be focusing for the coordination equation. Coordination equation you must focus. Okay, this is one thing when you are not considering the losses. When you are considering the losses, exact coordination equation that you follow. After that they will be asking you the penalty factor. They are asking incremental transmission loss coefficients. These are the important areas which you have to focus. And there are some miscellaneous topics also, but if you Ananya Rai is saying, sir, please tell my decision is right or not. Always focus about GATE from the first year. See, it's not about preparing for GATE or aiming for GATE. You have to understand that when you are aiming a good career, there are basically 2-3 options. Either you can go for GATE, or you can go for engineering services, or you can go in the private sector. If you are going for GATE and engineering services, definitely you should be very comfortable with your technical subjects. Even if you are going in the private sector, the screening process in your campus placement, and even if you are going for out of campus, minimum requirement of the technical subjects is there. So you must be 100% comfortable with these subjects. So it's not just about GATE. Whatever career you are going to opt, whatever you are doing in your graduation, you must be comfortable with those subjects. So my friend, these are the topics I have discussed. If you have got any doubt, any question you got, then you can ask me. Oh my God. So we are having Ankit Joshi sir with us. Everybody just welcome Ankit Joshi sir. Thank you so much sir for coming in my session and motivating my students. It's a privilege to have you in the class. Friends, just say hi to Ankit Joshi sir, one of the greatest faculty of mathematics and electronics engineering subjects. One of the greatest faculty. So friends, this is what we were trying to discuss for today. But before I conclude session, I will take just 2 minutes of you. The Gradeup is offering you the February Mela, as I have discussed in the starting part of the discussion, that right now we are offering the double validity, that is 50% offer on the Gradeup super subscription. So if you go for that, you can see the validity and the respective category. I think it is going to be quite attractive and you can go for this. These are the faculties in the electrical department who are going to mentor you or help you in the next coming preparation cycle. You must be having your favorite faculty. These are the results, friends, we have produced over the years, and 2020 has been a landmark year when more than 60 plus Gradeup students have scored under 100 rank. And you could be the next one. You could be the next one in the next year. Let me just discuss about the Gradeup Super subscription. Just one subscription which gives you access to all the structured live courses and all the test series under the green card. For any further clarification, you can contact this number. This number you can contact. Now, what Gradeup Super is going to give you, that is also very, very important to understand. That is structured live courses, complete doubt resolution, performance and report card, expert faculties and full syllabus coverage. It means when you are coming to the Gradeup Super subscription, it is a one-stop solution to all your preparation worries. So friends, thank you so much for joining me in this session. It was a great experience to discuss all these important points with you. Chandan Panigrahi is asking, sir, we'll be getting books also. Definitely, when I'm saying it is one-stop solution, you will be getting books also. You will be getting workbooks. You will be getting workbooks to practice questions. Different types of questions. You will be getting workbooks. And you will be getting the classroom PDFs. Okay, PDFs or the PPTs also. Everything you are going to get in these courses. Okay. So friends, thank you so much for joining me in this session. It was a delight talking to you on this topic, that is important topics in the power system. But once again, I am saying it's not that you have to read only these topics. You have to completely finish the subject. But whenever these topics are going to come in your preparation, please give a special emphasis and extra effort so that when you are entering to the examination hall, you have some confidence in your mind. So everybody, just show me your strength, just show me your motivation in the comment section and tell me, how is the Josh today? How is the Josh today? And instead of writing so many things, I can see people are writing so many things. You can use some good emojis also. They are available in the comment section. Saurabh, this is e-learning platform. So we are not giving anything in the hard copy. We are giving everything in the soft copy. Everything we are giving in the soft copy, beta. Everybody okay with that? So friends, thank you so much for joining me in this session. Take care of yourself. Prep smart, score better. Go Gradeup. Thank you so much. Thank you everybody. Yes, Chandan. Thank you everybody. Take care.